Hello, stars, and welcome to Star 11 Tarot. Today, I will be doing a February weekly love forecast for the sign of Gemini. Most of the readings will be in sequence from week to week. Some of them will not. If a reading seems out of place for you, it is because that reading is resonating with someone else in need of a message for that particular week. So without further ado, let's get started. I will be doing 2 cards for each week of the month. Some of the readings may be occurring presently. Some of them will go into March, for tarot can be a few weeks off related to timing. Okay. So your first week, you have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Hope you guys can see that. So with these 2 cards, I feel like you've gained some truth or success over a period of opposition in your love life, a challenge or, some sort of situation that was giving you a difficult time. I believe there was a breakthrough achieved. You have the intelligence to differentiate between fantasy and reality. I mean, that's what the swords are all about. The ace is all about logic, intelligence. That's what typically, and communication, honesty, and truth. That's what you get with the swords, and especially the ace. I think you're feeling victorious this week about progress. Illusions will be a thing of the past. You are ahead of the game. The sevens are all about strategy. You may have decided that this is or is not on your path. You're very decisive this week. You're very clear and you're about your position, about your opinions and your rights. There's transformation this week for you, Geminis. Okay, that seems pretty positive. I think that's wonderful. Clarity is also a beautiful thing. Gives us peace of mind. Week 2, you have 6 of Swords and the Emperor. Let's switch it. Switch it up. You have the 6 of Swords and the Emperor. So this is a movement forward in the right direction. Okay? Oh, these cards have such a glare on them. Sorry about that. Yes, so I feel that this could also denote travel, long distance or long distance relationship. These 2 pairings could, this pairing could also be about meeting someone online. This week could be about leaving something in the past, letting bygones be bygones. It's about having new beginnings. With the Emperor present, this is saying you may be working together for the betterment of the relationship if you are in fact in a relationship. You've now moved past the feelings of stagnation and instability. The Emperor is about order and boundaries. If you're single, you will soon meet someone who is serious about having a committed relationship. So the Emperor is a very strong figure in the tarot. The Emperor is the father of the tarot. When you think of a father figure, or when you think of what it means to be a father and everything, that comes with that, as far as wanting order, wanting to follow the rules, wanting everything to go correctly, guidance. That's what the Emperor provides, what he brings. Sometimes he can come across as controlling, but I feel that's more on the negative aspect of it. I don't believe that's what, to me, that's just not what he signifies at all times. That's probably more so reversed when he's like that. Week 3, is the Fool and the King of Pentacles. The Fool and the King of Pentacles. So week 3 is about infinite possibilities, being carefree. Someone wants new beginnings. They want to start over with you. There's a possibility of building together, making it more stable. There are offerings of commitments this week. Maybe moving in together or taking it up a notch. Feelings of becoming a real family, taking care of you, or feeling that you are a valued member of his or her life. If you're single, this can mean this person that you're talking to is also thinking about progression, taking it up a notch, going from casual dating to actual titles, boyfriend, girlfriend. If you're very single, this means that you could be finding yourself meeting a person that likes you and they see real potential with you as a partner. The King of Pentacles isn't about anything superficial. So when you have this type of energy around, they typically want something solid. Of course, not right away, but that's just what they're all about. They're about family and stability and building wealth for themselves and their family, taking care of each other. He's very solid, competent type of energy. He's the king of the material world. So when it comes to home and family and building and money, that's what the King of Pentacles represents. Okay. That's a great catch right there. So week 4 for you guys is the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. There's such a glare here. So the Seven of Swords is a negative card in the tarot. Typically what this card represents is, this card is known as deceitful. They're known as the thief of the tarot. They're a trickster. You have to, they are a manipulator. It's just that kind of card where you have to watch your back with this person. On the traditional Rider-Waite, that card shows a man sneaking away with swords as if he's stealing them, or something shady is going on. This card is not, this is a mermaid deck, so you can't really get the imagery of what you would really get with the Rider-Waite. But okay, so I'll continue on, then I'll go back to my point. So again, this person, they could be keeping secrets. Okay, so the Knight is hardworking, stable, focused. With this pairing, given the energy of the prior weeks, I believe that things are still moving forward. I'm not looking at this 7 as it is in the traditional sense. I feel like that's not the case here. I believe that maybe because with this Knight of Pentacles, this is another slow moving energy, because again, that's how the Pentacles are. I feel like for some of you, things may have slowed down a bit this week because there was a lot of progress in the prior weeks. I believe this 7 is representing your mental, your negative thinking regarding the pace of the relationship, that things have slowed down. I personally believe that's what this 7 is representing. I do not think that someone is trying to deceive you or be dishonest. at the same time, you still, should look and make sure everything is fine. Make sure your partner is honest. Make sure your partner is not keeping secrets. But to me, the 7 possibly is representing your thoughts of, well, why have things slowed down? Because not so long ago we were talking about progression, and now things seem stagnant again. But again, that's just the pace of the Knight of Pentacles. I believe the seven is just a pattern of thought at this time for this week. That's all it is. If anything, you or your partner may have thoughts of sneaking away if you're feeling overwhelmed by all of the energies from the previous weeks. It could be, wow, we move so fast. I don't know if I'm ready for this type of movement. But at the same time, I feel like once the dust settles, then you get back into the groove of the conversations that were had, and you realize, yes, this is what I want, this is where I want to be, and you'll be fine. It's just momentarily you're having this self-doubt, or the doubt within the relationship. That's how I believe the 7 is representing you or your partner this week. I don't think there's deceit or any major lies. Again, you should always check and make sure there aren't any secrets, but that's what I gather for this week. I feel like you guys should just take it easy and look at the relationship as a whole. Look at it. Look at everything that you've accomplished with each other. And most of the time, we know if we have a trustworthy partner, and obviously you guys do. So just relax a little bit, and it's okay to take things a little slowly. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you, Gemini. I would love to have your feedback regarding this week-to-week reading. I actually like to do Celtic cross spreads for my for the love readings, but if you prefer a week-to-week, please let me know that. If you like any other sort of spread, let me know that as well. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep shining. Goodbye, guys. Have a great night.